Hello Libras, welcome to your mid-November 2016 tarot reading. So the first message out here is they're saying to you, hang in there, the end is near, and you're going to get the confirmation and the closure that you need, okay? And I do feel for a lot of you, this might pertain to some type of a competition. If you are applying for, some type of if you are entering a competition or if you are waiting for some type of resolution concerning grades, concerning scholarship, concerning applications, even job applications or any type of a to apply for any type of financial windfall, I do feel they're saying hang in there, don't fear the worst. I feel that you're going to get a very desirable outcome, okay? If this has already happened in your past where there was some type of a court order or some type of an official decision that needs to be made from other people, they're saying just hang in there, everything will be okay, don't fret over it. I feel that the resolution or the decision that is made on as a unilaterally is going to be for the better of the majority. So I feel that it's everything's going to be okay, so don't fret, okay? What else is coming through is that I feel, for a lot of you, if you have been, I feel like you might have had some investment opportunities, and I feel for the past, I would say, for the past 8 months, money has been very, very slow to trickle in, and you're thinking about maybe I should withdraw all my, the principal and then try to invest in other things. They're saying as well, hang on for another 2 months and then see where it goes. They're saying hang on. I feel that things are really going to pay off for you, especially as it pertains to investments that you have already made. And either way, I see some communication coming through from other people regarding investment opportunities that will pan out very, very handsomely coming into the new year, such as in the February timeframe. What I'm also sensing is for a lot of you, I see a lot of people with self-employment gig. You might be a consultant, you might be working on a client basis, you might be, purely racking up the commissions check. I do sense self-employment opportunities coming through, and especially if you're working under another person, they're going to loosen up the reins and they're going to give you a lot more freedom to try things, in the work environment. So they're not going to be hovering over you, micromanaging you. I see them taking a step back. I feel that they trust that you know what you're doing. So they're not going to be, obsessively monitoring you, which is really good. So some people are getting off your back, literally, so that you can focus on whatever you're doing. And I feel like at this point, a lot of you have earned your stripes where you are kind of like, you have earned that senior that senior status where other people trust that you know what you're doing and they're going to leave you alone to your own devices because they trust you. So overall, that's a great energy. For those of you who are in school, who have to take some type of exams or who has to absorb some information, some new information, I do feel that you are getting a little bit distracted when it comes to the holiday seasons rolling around. I do feel like events, functions, parties and things like that coming through. Be very careful about this because I feel like you're veering off track is what they're saying. So designate enough time where you can get things done. Don't get distracted by all these social functions and think about what do we wear or how, like these things that are related to the functions. It's not exactly the social functions themselves, but all the prep work leading up to these social functions that are really cutting into your school hours, that are really cutting into your study time. So be very careful about that and plan accordingly. Likewise, I feel that even for those who are not in school, it's playing out in a very minor way, but I feel a lot of social functions and a lot of people are coming through with invites, and I feel that it's you're getting distracted, and I do sense you have a hard time turning down invitations is what I've noticed. From based on your personality traits, but I do feel especially the energy is coming in heavily for this month where you are going to need to focus on work. You are going to need to focus on your household situation in order to allocate enough time for yourself and the important things in your own life. So you're going to have to turn down some of these offers. The last message that I'm getting here is that for a lot of you, I feel like somebody coming to your defense. And I feel like, somebody who is they've seen, so what I'm seeing is like one person. I'm seeing like one person, they know that you're struggling with something. They know that you're kind of stuck, so they might like, they know the answer, but I feel like for some reason they can't give you the answer straight away. So I feel like they're giving you little hints here and there to guide you to the answer. And then for others of you, you might not have all the pieces of the puzzle, and I feel like somebody is kind of like kicking a piece of the puzzle your way. And I feel like somebody is helping you, but they're doing it in a very, not, I don't, I feel like they're doing it in a way where it's sort of like they really see you struggling and they're trying to help, but there's something preventing them from fully getting in there and just giving you the answer. I feel like they're kind of like practicing a little bit of a detached, tough love, and I feel that it's going to be a little bit challenging. 2 weeks for those of you who are not prone to good time management skills. So I feel like you jamming up, like the time that you've allocated, you're going to need a little bit more time than what you initially thought. So make sure you plan things out accordingly. I see like attempts at travel, attempts to go do the meet and greet and to see a lot of people, even some planning when it comes to, budgeting and starting to realistically work out, how much you can spend in order to take a trip that you really want to take. And I feel like it's a faraway trip, so it's like across state lines or overseas. So I do feel that coming through for you as well. So, budget your time, budget your finances accordingly. I do feel overall for the next 2 weeks financially, things are looking really good. And especially for those of you who are investing, I feel like somebody is going to throw a piece of, very lucrative advice your way, but the way that they pass it off is very like in a very indirect manner. Okay. So looks to be a very interesting next 2 weeks for you guys, Libras. I wish you the best for those in school. Best of luck on the exams, and allocate enough time for you to study, okay? Take care of yourself. I'll be back in December, and happy Thanksgiving for those who are celebrating. Take care.